Welcome to SquirrelTastic. We're playing Ninja Turtles for the GameCube. I'll be playing as player 1, Keegan player 2, and Blair as a spectator.
Yeah.
Yo.
So it's probably no surprise to the audience at this point. I really like this version of the Ninja Turtles.
It's a shell of a town.
It's like I have all 4 of the games of them that appeared on GameCube.
Yeah, this was a really good series. I liked it.
Oh yeah, it was good. We watched it in like Russian. Kind of.
Well,
we found a Russian dub, and it had English as well, so we had to keep putting it back into English anytime we wanted to watch a new episode.
Every time we'd start up a new one, it would be like in Russian. It would be like, oh yeah, and then we'd have to change the audio track.
So Keegan's also a pretty big Turtles fan. You're more 80s Turtle though, but I know that you find appreciation on all forms of the Turtles.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I think I also remember Keegan, you
Open.
telling me this is your favorite version of Raphael.
Raph is pretty cool. And this one.
I like how the Turtles have all evolved from the 80s as well, just in general.
Yeah, like every series, they're kind of like even more different. Like even if they're not the same from series to series, it's kind of nice to see them have like individual personalities. And the newest one, I don't know if it's out. Is it out? Rise of
the Ninja Turtles? It comes out... Yeah, it should be out now, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. So obviously we haven't watched much of it. We watched the pilot. But that one looks neat. Yeah, it looks fun. They're very different from each other in that show. Like physically, they're very different from each other.
Yeah,
which isn't something that...
Personally, I like them uniformed.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. I was gonna say though, like in this one, they look the same, other than like
some coloring.
The coloring and like what they have on them. And
there's
stuff.
very subtle differences, like in their stances. And
I would totally understand if someone couldn't tell the difference between them without like watching it.
Yeah, just like I can't tell them apart without their masks.
Yeah.
The Master Splinter, I think, is really cool in this one too. He's like old, but he's not crazy old.
Yeah.
Old enough.
Oh.
Also, the art in this is just like, I don't know. They must have had a really good budget for this one. And I recall my brother was actually my first exposure to this video game. I played it on the PS2 with him for a little bit. Kind of. He wouldn't really play it with me. I mostly played it with his friend.
Huh. Wow, Leo was kind of a show-off there.
Oh, they cut the scene. Raph and Leo actually had an argument right before we get to this part. Where they're like calling each other like teacher's pet, ninja dropout, stuff like that. I think we're kind of at a point where the Turtles don't necessarily get along very well yet. It's very early for them.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, yeah. They haven't really had any reason to become like a proper team.
Yeah, pretty much. Until now.
I like that Mikey actually caught the fly.
Well, he better. He's a ninja.
Without killing it too.
Yeah, he just caught it, and then he let it go. They're just immediately like, yes, let's destroy these things.
Well, they're destroying the home.
Oh, Leo saved Raph.
Yeah, they don't really keep score on that, which is probably how it should be.
Yeah. That was really, like, sudden. I don't know. I feel like in the show maybe there was a little more length to that.
Yeah.
Drunk now.
Do we have to? So when this show was like first premiering, I remember a lot of my friends being really against it. It's like, oh, it's not the 80s turtle, therefore it's horrible. Oh, why did they end up going into space? I can't tell them apart except for their masks. Why don't they have, like, the colored leather pads anymore? I don't know. Alright, let's wreck them up.
I think that's sort of a cultural thing where we live, though. There's a lot of, like, nostalgia. Because I found, like, because I didn't grow up here. When I moved here in high school, I was really surprised that all of the people I befriended basically listened to, like, their parents' generation of music.
That's true.
And, like, their favorite movies were all from, like, before they were born or, like, when they were really little. It just surprised me.
Yeah.
I think there's just sort of, like,
That
a
sounds
weird
quite lucky. I got
time
to
gap
see-
on this town.
I got to see The Lion King, like, the year it came out.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, nice.
I also saw Jurassic Park. It was very traumatizing.
Oh.
Jurassic Park.
I remember just hiding behind my older sister's dad and crying. Because it was scary. Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Whereas The Lion King, I cried because it was sad.
Well, I think in this game, the different foods heal the turtles differently.
Oh, really?
Like, Leonardo gets the most out of sushi.
Because it's his favorite.
Yeah, Raph gets the most out of burgers. Trying to remember. I think Donnie's favorite food is apples. Mikey likes cereal. But pizza fully heals everybody.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
They all love
I could be
pizza, yeah.
completely wrong and thinking of something else, but yeah, they all have like their own favorite foods.
Yeah, I remember that from this series. I don't know if that's in this game or not, but
Yeah.
I do remember that from this
Actually, it might be the
series.
other way around. Raph's favorite food is cereal.
Oh, okay.
Mikey might like the burgers. I also remember like it being a thing in the comic books anyway, that Raphael really enjoys melted ice cream.
Weird.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Nimrod.
But yeah, Raph likes cereal so much, especially in the 80s cartoon. He was putting cereal on pizza. Let's get out of that water. What are you looking at? No witnesses!
No survivors.
This is how the turtles be stealthy.
Yeah, they just kill anyone who sees them. Nice. Blowing up cars. Killing people.
Oh, because this is a... God damn.
Yeah, really?
Unlucky. He's probably all burnt up and then I slash him.
It's cool, you've got that, like, radar so you can see where they are, even
Oh, yeah,
if you
yeah.
can't see them on screen.
I forgot to mention, this is actually an already 100%ed file. I've owned this game a really long time.
Yeah.
So we have the Gembu attack. Keegan, should we do the Gembu?
How do you do it?
Sure.
Okay.
What the fuck?
On this one dude.
Bad day.
Boom!
Holy crap!
Yeah.
And you can just do that whenever?
Well, you can only do it so many times per level. It's like, you see under our lives it says 2, and then in like
Oh,
katakana
yeah.
it's like Gembu,
Yeah, kanji.
kanji. Yeah. Anyway, all the turtles need to complete their training in order for you to unlock that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember the training levels.
Yeah. Which I'll showcase Leo's anyway.
Yeah.
Because we're just doing Leonardo's story. The Turtles' stories aren't different enough to really bother. The difference would be like in the first level, if you're doing Raph's story, you get Casey Jones as a boss.
Oh, yeah.
And like when you're playing as Mikey, you get Hun as a boss in a level, and when you're playing as Donatello, you get Stockman.
I didn't think that I would feel like such a huge wave of nostalgia watching you play this game. I feel like it's been a long time since we watched the 2003 cartoon.
I know, I would so love to have it all on DVD, but it's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, evasive. Right?
It is, yeah, it's hard to find. I don't think that they released season
probably
3 in like
A sensible manner.
well, yeah,
Because you get like 4 random episodes that aren't necessarily
It
in
seemed
proper
like-
order.
it seemed like they released it in like 9 different like tiny little 1-disc sets or something. I've been trying for years, and also like the second half of season 2 is like impossible to find.
Yeah. I was thinking like I might just get my own rips of it and then make my own DVDs, because
Yeah, if we could
it's
find
clear
them.
that the show wasn't backed well enough for them to make a collection of it.
Yeah, it's too bad, because it's definitely one that we would watch.
Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to blow you up too, bro.
I survived.
Yeah, there's another team attack we can do that's kind of pointless. Mm-hmm. If you hold down A and B together... There we go. Yeah.
Fly around.
It's not a very good move.
Okay. I guess it would help if you threw him at the bad guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched this show like...
2008-ish, we watched it all.
So like 10 years ago? Oh, I'm sure we've watched it since then, but...
Well, just snippets, like...
Yeah.
My favorite episode, of course, is the Ancient one, where Leonardo gets over his PSTD or whatever.
That episode frustrates the fuck out of me.
I love it,
I don't know how you can... Like, that's the kind of thing that just, like, pisses me off. The Ancient one keeps farting at Leo.
Okay, that's not why I like it.
And, okay, but I'm just gonna say, he keeps farting at Leo, and Leo is like, oh my god, like, it smells like you're dying. And then the Ancient one's like, it's just air. And he keeps saying that, and I said to Neil, like, and fecal matter, it's gross. Like, he's shitting in his face. Like, there's a point where they're, like, climbing up a ladder or something. And he, like, farts right in Leo's face, and he, like, expects Leo to not get upset about it. But it's just like, no, you're being disrespectful and rude. It's gross. You don't fart in people's faces. That doesn't make you, like, a Zen master. Like, it's just bullshit. So that's why I hate the Ancient one, because he's an ass.
Okay, yeah, the Ancient one's a terrible character, but I like the episode called The Ancient One.
I don't like it. It pisses me off. There's lots of good episodes. I like the one where Mikey has a kitten.
The Christmas episode?
Yeah. So cute. I like cute shit like that.
Soda Pop. Whose favorite is that?
Me. Just kidding.
Didn't heal me that much.
Leo doesn't really like soda.
More of a sports drink kind of guy.
I don't remember apples in this game.
Yeah.
So maybe that's Donatello.
Donnie likes soda.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just bullshit and they're all just different levels of healing.
Yeah, probably. Blair, here,
generally.
can you look it up and then just display it?
Okay, here's the truth.
Wow, that was way off. There aren't even apples in this game.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I don't remember in the Turtles 1 movie, live action.
Oh yeah?
It was too dumb to get it.
Raph was eating a pear or an apple or something like that during a fight in the sewer.
It was like stuck on his side.
And he's like, oh man, I wish there was more of them. After... You don't actually see it when the fight happens, but...
We'll never get a new record for combo, because I'm pretty sure I did a playthrough with Blair, and she likes cheat codes, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we did, like, infinite shurikens, and you can suspend an enemy in the air and get, like, several thousand combos on them just by spamming shurikens.
It's great. I definitely recommend this game with cheat codes. It's pretty fun. Yeah, infinite shurikens, or infinite, like... anything shuriken.
Oh, this
they
game
have
also
different
has,
types of shurikens, right?
There's a little not in this one.
Oh.
Or maybe they do.
Well, in one of these games, they have like fire shuriken and like electric shuriken.
The problem with the 3 games is that I kind of bleed them all together.
They all look very similar, so it's hard for, especially for me, because I never like played them on my own.
I remember really being into Battle Nexus.
Yeah.
It was like my jam for like an entire year.
Like the whole thing.
I remember wanting.
I
wanted to really be into this one. This one's great. Don't get me wrong, but there just isn't much to offer. Like, this is it.
Yeah, you just run through levels beating people up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so Battle Nexus. I know we've played it, but what's special about that one?
Well, you don't necessarily have to do every level. You don't necessarily have to defeat every single enemy. There's a lot more cutscenes, more characters. Probably just as many costumes. I mean, there's alternate costumes for each turtle in this one. And there's also little Easter eggs, I guess. Like, the turtles have costumes and stuff based on what season you're playing.
That's cute.
So I think, like, if you're playing this on Halloween, they all have, like, pumpkin masks on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
A burger. I'll take a burger. And on Christmas Day, they wear Santa hats.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for Christmas to happen. It's like a few months away still, but I just really like the end of the year.
Also already did a playthrough of Battle Nexus, but I don't know if you'll upload this one first, for the sake of having the games appear in order.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. And poor Keegan, because, like, Raph's his favorite, but Connor insists he play as Raph.
Yeah.
Which bugs me a bit, because Connor knows nothing about the turtles. He just wants to play as Raph, because Raph has a red mask.
And Connor loves red.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. Although we argued, it's like, well, Leo has the blue mask, and you like blue.
Yeah, but you also like Leo.
Leo's really cool, yeah. I like Leo the most.
Yeah, I'll settle for somebody else.
I think
I'm not going to argue.
I think in this series, Raph might be my favorite. Character-wise, I just think he's very interesting.
Yeah.
They have a lot of, like, he's sort of stereotyped a certain way, but they have a lot of episodes where he behaves, like, sort of out of character, in quotation marks, but not really. It's just a different, like, aspect of his personality, you know? Like, he can be very, compassionate and like, emotional in a non-negative way, but he's sort of stereotyped as, like, being really aggressive all the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I remember you liking Raph's reaction to seeing Donatello in the episode Same As It Never Was, where, from the Turtles' perspective, Donatello had gone missing for 20 years, and Raph's reaction to seeing Donatello was he hugged him immediately.
Yeah.
Where Michelangelo and Leo were a bit colder toward Donatello.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, I feel like Mikey... He's sort of like a sweetheart and like a goofball, but I feel like Raph actually really, really cares about his family. Like,
I'd say Raph and
more.
Leo are the ones that care the most about the family.
Yeah. Like, Raph is a hothead, but he also would, like, he would do anything, you know what I mean? Like, he would do anything to protect his family. Like, he would totally, you know, take a hit for any of them. And I just thought that was nice to see. Like, I feel like the four turtles kind of parallel and contrast each other in various ways.
Yeah.
So I find that dynamic really interesting in this series, where I wouldn't say that I
There's a couple
have seen
pairings.
that complex characterizations in other interpretations of the Turtles.
Yeah. There's a couple of pairings of the Turtles that are kind of like major foils, so you don't really see it that often.
Yeah.
Like Raph and Donnie.
Yeah.
Or Leo and Mikey.
Yeah.
Hey, Ditto.
Ditto.
So Ditto had her claws
I'm just
trimmed
gonna go
today.
check what she's doing.
She's bored.
Maybe.
Pizza. Dragon face. This guy's an asshole. He appeared in the cartoon super briefly, but I forget what his role was. Because he wasn't very important. I think he was just like the mastermind behind some heist, and the Turtles stopped him. That was like it.
Just that one grunt.
I think
he
he
was in charge of a...
I think he was making fun of Casey Jones, and Casey Jones beat him up, and then the Turtles were like, "Hey, you're going too far."
Yeah, it sounds like one of those scenarios too.
Yeah. Oh, I like this too. Like, you get a close up of the models here, and you'll notice that Mikey and Donnie have the same eyes. Leo and Raph have the same eyes.
Yeah.
And Mikey is the only model smiling.
Yeah.
Ninja training. Also like Raph's kind of accent in this one.
Yeah. That's actually a really good point. They're all supposed to have grown up together. They should all have the same accent.
Well, they're certainly ninja-esque. I thought we were the only ninjas in this town.
Yeah, who knows?
Be ready for
But maybe
ninjas.
Raph.
Watches different movies and stuff. And
Sure. Yeah.
Because
they
Raph
have
wants to be
TV.
a tough guy, right?
Yeah. Maybe he's putting it, or he put it on long enough that it became his accent.
Yeah, it's just natural now. Well, that's how it is.
Interesting, yeah.
A lot of people might kind of argue that's fake, but it's...
Oh, this is totally how speech works. You
It is.
assimilate the sounds of the people that are around you. That's why people who grow up in one area and move to another, their accent changes over time to match the people around them.
When I was doing a play called Hillbilly Wedding,
Yeah.
after rehearsals, I'd have the hardest time dropping the accents.
You didn't just run with it and just keep the accent for the duration
Well,
of
it'd be
the
like
play?
a 2-hour rehearsal, right? And then I'd get home and I'd have the accent locked on me for like another hour.
That's fun.
It was annoying. Because it's like, I'm trying to talk normal, but I think...
Yeah.
Yeah. Then my mother would complain about it. She's like, why are you talking like that? It says, I'm honestly trying not to. It's just, it's stuck.
Accents are really hard. Like, I was watching this video series on YouTube about, like, breaking down different accents in movies and what the actor did that was right or wrong about them.
Right.
And the guy was, like, an expert that was talking about it. He was talking about, like, where the sounds are in your mouth and stuff, and, like, how different accents have, like, different vowel sounds and lengths and, like, all this stuff. It's so complicated. So to put on an accent that isn't your own for... like a role or something. I just think like that's so hard to be believable.
Oh yeah, I do have electric shurikens.
Oh.
If you press up on the C stick, Keegan, you can check if you have different shurikens.
Boom. But you didn't die. You just need some health now.
Watch out, those...
Oh.
Oh, Keegan's down.
Oh no. Yeah. You gotta press start. Alright.
Home run!
I didn't realize you could change characters if you died.
Keegan can, I can't.
Yeah,
Because we're doing
Oh,
Leo's
because it's
story.
your story. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keegan's just an assist character.
Nice.
Oh, I guess, you know, if I die, I can show off other turtles.
If you want. People. We're probably going to showcase the multiplayer mode anyway.
It's a burger.
I know all the food's over here.
Well, I guess they expected you to like survive and then
Nimrod.
That
heal.
narrow path that they're giving us
That's
with
so
all
weird.
those
Yeah, there's a bunch of off-screen exploding barrels.
barrels. So you,
When you get to the junkyard, I die a lot there too.
Do you just have infinite lives?
No, we have 4 left.
Oh, that's that heart thing.
Yeah.
dice.
Gotcha. Hey Ditto, thanks for playing with the mic cable. I'm just gonna go see that we're still recording.
Do it.
I have to.
So, Ditto, what do you think of the turtles?
You like the turtles?
Oh, like Joseph.
I picked her up. That's
Ditto's
why she
having a
was
bad
upset.
day. She went to the vet. She got her claws trimmed. They gave her some pheromones.
That made her very happy. She was happy until a little while ago.
Yeah,
Did the pheromones wear off? Now you're pissed that
Is that
someone
up on
took
the
you out?
D-pad to check for shurikens?
C-stick.
Oh, C-stick.
But because
no.
we died, we don't have them anymore.
I was
Oh.
just seeing, you know, just in case the odd barrel that I have touched by accident.
I see.
Given to the lots of pets.
Hells yeah.
She got tuna when she came home. She got lots of pets when I came home. You're having a good day, right?
I didn't give her any cookies.
Oh, well, maybe she can get some later.
Maybe. Trying to leave room for her medicine food.
Yeah. I would worry more about that. For
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm thinking like her stomach is probably at best the size of like a mandarin orange.
Yeah. Now I'm mad.
I was just waiting for Keegan to finish that guy off, and Keegan kind of danced around him for a bit.
Yeah! Ninja kick the damn rabbit.
Oh, you're doing your team attack.
Oh, I got stuck, yeah.
If you do your team attack, just press it again to get out.
But yeah, so back to the characterizations of the turtles.
Holy hell.
I would say that like Leo and Donnie are more careful, whereas Raph and Mikey are more compulsive.
Yes.
Like they'll just see something and immediately want to address it.
Prone to not think about the situation.
Yeah, just impulsive. I think that was the word I was looking for. Impulsive. Like something upsets them, and they do something about it.
Leo gets a little bit like that, especially when he's dealing with Karai.
I feel like Leo.
Cry about it.
Leo can have his buttons pushed. There's certain things that really bother him, and they make him kind of. I don't know. I'm not sure what the word is I'm looking for. Like he loses track of the consequences, or like he doesn't. It just makes him kind of blind to.
Yeah.
Like traps and that kind of thing.
Stockman.
This is so weird.
This is not at all how it happened in the cartoon, so yeah.
Oh, so sometimes it's weird to go from 80s cartoon to these characters, though.
Oh yeah.
April and Stockman look totally different.
Here's a picture of Stockman and April from the 80s. Jeez.
So yeah, it just looks like April was just like some random girl, like in her street clothes, and Stockman's like, "Well, I'm gonna kill you now."
Yeah, she should be in her lab coat too. The story is that she worked for Stockman, found out that he was using the Mousers for bad, and now he's trying to get rid of April. But he sicked the Mousers on her in the cartoon, and she fled and eventually ended up in the sewers, where the turtles rescue her by also rescuing their home.
Yeah.
Because the turtles were hunting down the Mousers, and April was being chased by them, so...
Yeah, whereas this just sort of implies that they, like, went topside, beat up a bunch of people, and then eventually stumbled upon where the Mousers were coming from.
Yeah. There's a giant Mouser in there. You go first.
Whoa.
I thought you'd never ask.
Is it a Mouser?
Yeah, giant Mouser robot, it says at the bottom.
It has, like, mouth hands. I don't know.
So its weak points are actually its sides, unless it's doing that. Because if you attack its back, it, like, does a suplex, I guess.
No! Why is it always me?
Because Neil's played this game a million times.
I'm a better fighter. Loser. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah, we're suddenly in the sewers again.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here. Yes, and I really don't care. My soaps are on, and I'm missing them. That is actually something to do with Master Splinter all the time. Is he loves soap operas. And in Rise of the Ninja Turtles, like, it seems... I don't know if it was just he was having an off day, but it seems that Splinter's really let himself go.
Yeah, in the pilot, he definitely seemed that way. I'm
He was
reserving
fat,
judgment.
lazy,
Yeah.
and he made fun of the turtles.
Yeah, I don't want to comment too much on the new show just because we've only watched the pilot.
Yeah, and they might change some stuff by the time the series actually premieres.
Like most shows.
Yeah, pretty much.
They really cleaned up the lair
Look at all those
after
worms.
this.
Yeah. It's a broken junction,
Nice.
which I think they end up, like, sealing off all the entryways and stuff. So it's just like a closed room.
Yeah. They have
With their freeze ray.
They have their little bedrooms.
Yeah, I think they had, like, 8 rooms to themselves. Alright, so I'm going to do this training stage, and then we'll bust a nut.
Alright.
The secrets.
Player one only.
Don't be distracted too much by one opponent. You will lose the forest when looking only at the tree. Concern yourself with the forest. If you can do this, You can cope with many opponents at the same time. Your challenge is to break the boxes floating around the dojo. Ho ho ho, dojo. You can break the boxes using the jump attack. Press the attack button while in the air. Among the boxes, 3 golden mouses are hidden. Find all 3 golden mousers as fast as you can. Okay.
Do it.
This should be a breeze. What?
Famous last words.
Just don't ask how the boxes levitate.
But like Aaron on Game
Magic.
Grumps. Watch this.
Yes, excellent. You,
What the fuck? I didn't know you could get on them.
Nope, those ones aren't gold. There's a bomb in that. Thanks, Splinter.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Really?
You're gonna be in like the last 2 boxes. Oh. Get. You don't even have to kill it. You just have to find it.
Oh, Casey and
April.
just hanging out.
Coming through.
Why'd you destroy them? They were made of solid gold.
Well, they're still made of solid gold.
You did a great job. You have mastered this art. Someday it may save you from a critical situation. Like maybe the boss in the next level. We're gonna bust a nut.